welcome back. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I don't know about you, but I need a little break. I need some time to just work on my projects and have fun, so I hope you're up for that too. Sometimes I just get so caught up in pattern designing, video editing, and all those sorts of things that I forget I need to do my hobby too. So we have a ton of really fun things that I'm hoping to get to today. We have a little bit of knitting, we have a little bit of crochet, we have some designing, we have some other fun things, and I'm just really looking forward to all of it. The first thing I have to show you is so exciting though. I cannot believe I'm about to show you this. This is my knit sweater I finally finished, and I absolutely love this. So I've made one knit sweater before, but I messed up the neck, and so it literally was choking me every time I put it on. I can probably go back and fix it, but we'll save that for another vlog. So this is the one that I just finished, and I just love this because it is such a basic staple piece. So this is the step-by-step sweater by Florence Knits. It's a tutorial here on YouTube. There's also a free pattern. It's just fabulous. It's also worked up with a worsted weight yarn, so it goes so quickly. It is perfect for fall, which I should probably mention. How are we feeling about fall? I am so ready, you guys. I am so ready. It is painful at this point. I'm ready for the crisp air, for the maple lattes, for all the cute little fall plushies. I can hardly contain myself. Don't be surprised if you see a fall vlog from me very soon, because I am the girly that delivers early, which rhymes, but also I'm ready for fall. But the reason why I'm holding this up is because I'm hoping that you and I can block this today, because it really needs it. I'm gonna try it on and show you. So here's what she looks like. I absolutely love this. I love how just simple and cute it is. And before I forget, I should mention I knit this up with Drops Nepal, which is a wool yarn. It's not scratchy, but if you have any sort of sensitivity to wool, you're probably not gonna like this because it does have like a slight feeling. It's not enough to really bother me, but just keep an eye on that if you are. I'm gonna stand up so you can see what I'm talking about, but the sleeves somehow came out way shorter than I had initially measured them. So I'm hoping that in the process of blocking this today that the sleeves will grow, because otherwise I'm gonna be so sad. I personally do not like a short sleeve on a sweater like this. There's something about it that just makes me a bit overstimulated for some reason. My only concern though is, from my understanding, wool yarn doesn't stretch out quite as much as a superwash does after blocking. So I'm kind of curious to see how long we can get the sleeves to grow after blocking, and we're gonna try that together. I'm gonna be so sad if it doesn't grow very much though, because this sleeve is just looking too short. I really don't know what happened, because while I was knitting this, I tried it on and it was great. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. I really can't wait any longer. I just need to know how it's gonna come out. Our house came with this handy sink that's in the laundry room. It looks dirty, but I promise it's clean. I think it's just like stains in this because it's plastic. So I like to use this for blocking things. I just go ahead and fill it up with some warm water, not super warm, almost like lukewarm, and some wool wash. And then we're just gonna let it sit for a little bit. While I'm letting that sit, I'm getting all of my blocking supplies ready. These are the pins that I use. I just got these from Amazon. So I use these, and then I use these little foam boards. But when I purchased them on Amazon, I thought there were way more of them, and I thought they were bigger pieces. So I only have 4 of these. So that presents us with kind of a challenge. I could grab a cardboard box or something, but I'm thinking I'm just gonna use these. And since I don't really want to stretch out the length of the sweater, I'm just gonna pin them to the bottoms of the sleeve and the neck so that I can kind of stretch out those arms and the neck portion to make everything a little longer, fingers crossed. So hopefully that's enough. I really don't know, but we're gonna find out together. I'll show you what I mean. I'm gonna lay them out and show you. See, I feel like if I lay them out like this, that'll be enough to block the arms at least, and then I can just lay a towel in the middle so that it doesn't get the counter all wet. I'm pretty surprised by how much the sweater grew. So I'm feeling pretty hopeful that we can get the sleeves to be the length that I want them to be. I'm really hoping because I think it's such a cute sweater. I actually think this sweater is so cute that I'm already making another one, but this time I'm using Superwash Merino because I just love how buttery soft it is. This one is from Arcane Fiberworks and I've had this for over a year. I have a bunch of this colorway. I believe it's called Whispers of the Woods, something like that. I can link it below if it's still available, but it's really pretty and it just gives like Hobbit vibes. I don't know how to explain it, but this one does look a bit different. So what I did for this one instead, sorry, the needles are clanging, is I did a knit to purl to ribbing because for some reason I just like the way that looks so much better. I don't know if it's just because my skills aren't that great yet, but I just find that it looks a lot cleaner for some reason. And instead of doing the tucked collar that we did on the other one has a collar that's kind of tucked like this. And so this one I decided to leave up so that the neck is a little bit higher like this. I forget what that's called. Mock neck? I don't know. It's not a turtleneck, but this is the progress that I have made on this one so far. I'm still doing the increases, but this sweater is just so fun and so unbelievably easy. If you know how to do an increase in knitting, you can literally make this. You don't even need to know that much stuff to do this, so it's so much fun. But I thought I would show you that because I'm sure we're going to be working on this sometime over the course of the next week because I'm trying to get all my sweaters ready for fall because like I mentioned, I am so ready. I just need fall to happen. I'm just not a summer girl. I feel like the older I get, the more I just love the colder weather. And maybe it's because my hobbies are conducive to that weather. I just love it. I just love it so much. All right, so back to amigurumi. I have been working on August crochet pattern for what feels like forever. I had one idea. I didn't like how that looked. Then I had another idea that I wasn't liking that. And then I had this realization, okay, if I want to release like a Halloween themed pattern, it makes the most sense to do it in August so that it gives people all of September and October to make it, right? Like I feel like that makes sense. So then I was like, okay, what can I make for Halloween? And I had an idea I haven't really seen anyone do, and I like this because I feel like you can use it any time of year. It's not just Halloween. So here's kind of what I came up with. Let me try to show one to you. So I've made like 5 drafts of this and I haven't liked them, but I feel like we're finally getting somewhere with the new draft. However, this is the old draft, okay? So it's supposed to be a cat, and I know this doesn't really look that much like a cat right now, but my plan was to make some really cute little sitting cats. So you can kind of see, however, he's covered in cat hair, so I guess that's fitting. But also I plan on making them some little ghost capes so that you can take them on and off. You can have just a plain sitting cat, or you can have a really cute little ghost cat that has little holes for the ears, the eyes, and the snout. I just think it would be so cute. But I feel like the more I design patterns, the more I become sort of a perfectionist, and it's honestly not a good thing because I keep on trying to get this pattern just right and I don't like it, and I've made so many of these. So this is another one that I made, and you can see the eyes are just not right. The body is okay, but the eyes and the head are just not right. Sorry, I don't know what cat that was. Someone just went scrambling across the hallway, but it's just not right. So then last night I decided I'm just gonna work on the head and get that perfect and then move on to the body, and I'm really happy with this new head. So here is this cute little cat head. I love his eyes, by the way. I've been getting a lot of my eyes from Lush Looks loops lately, and they're just beautiful. But his little ears are just so cute, and then he has his little snout, they're little bobble stitches, and the nose. So I really love this head. This is perfect and exactly what I was envisioning. And then here we have the body. So he doesn't have his legs on quite yet, and I'm planning on just sewing the head onto the body, and then these legs are going to be tacked down a little bit to hold them into place like that. And I really love this, so I'm hoping we can work on this more today. I also want to maybe make a few that have some different spots and things like that. I feel like we also need a black cat, but I'm out of black yarn, so I need to place an order. I just think that has to happen for a Halloween cat. I mean, come on. So I am gonna keep working on this, and hopefully we'll have some updates pretty soon here because I'm just so ready to get this pattern ready for August. I feel like we are finally getting somewhere with this little guy. I just think he's so cute from the front and his little eyes. Oh my gosh. But he still needs his legs, clearly, his back legs. So I'm gonna figure out how we're gonna do those. And then from there, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start working on his little ghost cape. It's taking all of my focus to get this little ghost cape right on the cat. So I'm kind of crocheting it while the cat is wearing it, if that makes sense. It sort of looks like a skull almost right now, but I think we're off to a pretty good start. So I got the holes figured out for the ears, and now I'm just working on the eyes and trying to make sure they line up with the safety eyes. And then I think after this, all we have to do is like a little hole for the snout, because I think that would be cute. So hopefully we get that figured out. I'm undecided. Do we need holes for the arms too? I feel like maybe we don't. I don't know. I am so excited to show this to you right now. So I figured out the little ghost cape. It took me some trial and error, but I'm really happy with it. I love how the end sort of has a really subtle little frill to make it look like it's a bed sheet or something. I just think he's so cute, and I'm really excited to make some more of these and try to play around with the colors. Maybe we'll do a calico cat, because I've never made a calico cat, and so I feel like that kind of just needs to happen. So I think we need to do one of those, maybe like a Siamese or a tuxedo. So I definitely plan on making a few more of those. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that right now or if we should work on something else, but here's a better look at him from the side. I love how he turned out, and there's his little eyes. So cute. And then I love how you can take this off too. I just think this is like one of my favorite things ever. He's so cute. Look at him. And one of the reasons why I love this is that you can use this pattern all year round to make a cute little sitting kitten. Just look at that. I love it. I'm thinking since we have this one done now, I'm probably gonna start on another one of these, because I'm trying to get this pattern written up sooner rather than later. I'm just torn on which one I should do next. I'm kind of thinking a calico, and maybe I'm a little biased because I have two of them. You can probably hear them in the background because they have all the zoomies today. I just remembered I can't make a calico without black yarn, and I'm out of black yarn. So instead, I think we're gonna do a Siamese next. I think this is gonna be super cute and pretty easy to kind of figure out the color changes. I just got the safety eyes into our Siamese cat, so here's what he's looking like without the stuffing. But I have that song stuck in my head from Lady and the Tramp, the Siamese cat song. I don't know, it's just in my head right now. But I figured while I'm working on this, we could chat a little bit because I'm very excited. Tomorrow I'm turning 26, which is crazy because I feel like once you get to 25, that's when I feel like your age starts being like, oh my gosh, I'm 25, I'm 26. You know what I mean? Like that's when it starts to feel like, oh my gosh, like I'm a little bit old now. But I just feel like my birthday is always like just a weird time for reflection and stuff, and I'm just mind blown that I am going to be 26. That's just crazy. I feel like it just goes faster and faster, and I'm always doing everything in my power to feel like I'm slowing down time a little bit, whether it's like relaxing with a hobby. It just feels like it can go so quick. So I am really trying to work on being in the moment as much as I can. And tomorrow Ryan's actually taking the day off, which is so sweet. And I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but probably just something super chill. If it's anything really fun, I'll have to pick up the camera and take you guys along too. But I have a feeling him and I just like to keep it low key. We're not huge like birthday party people or anything like that. So we'll probably go get coffee, maybe go to like a cute little store. Some of the cute little shops near us are finally getting set up for fall, and it's just so fun to walk in because they have like all the candles going and it just smells so good. It's such a vibe. We'll see what we do tomorrow, but my birthday is tomorrow, the 5th, and then Ryan's is actually the 7th. So we're 2 days apart but born in different years, and so it was always like our dream once we got engaged to plan our wedding on August 6th, the day in between our birthdays. We thought it would be so fun for future years if we could celebrate a birthday, then an anniversary, and then another birthday. But he ended up going on deployment the year we got engaged, so it just wasn't working out timeline wise, but it would have been perfect perfect because it was on a Saturday too, that August 6th. So kind of a bummer that we never were able to do that, but we had our wedding in April instead because of the whole deployment timeline. Imagine how cool that would be if I got to say, yeah, I have my birthday the 5th, then our anniversary the 6th, and then my husband's birthday the 7th. I don't know, I just thought that was funny. I almost forgot I need to stuff this guy. I'm down to 12 stitches in the round, so I'm glad I didn't forget while I was talking to you. But in other news, our sweater that we're blocking is drying so quick for some reason. I feel like usually it takes at least a full 24 hours to dry, but it might be sooner than that. I don't know why. Maybe because it's less humid outside or something, and so it's, I don't know. Maybe that's not it at all, but it's drying pretty quickly. Okay, here's what he's looking like stuffed. How cute is he? What do we think? I think he's pretty good. I feel like Siamese cats are kind of tricky, but I think he's super cute. You know, it's like as close as you're gonna get with crochet. It's never gonna look like exactly like the thing. And I'm just obsessed with his little eyes too. I'm telling you, Lush Lux loops are like my favorite eyes. They're just so amazing. I'm already about to place another order from her. But there's our little cats next to each other. Now he just needs his body. I feel like these little cats are working up so quickly. I already finished the little Siamese cat. Look at how cute he is. I love this one so much. This is so cute. Let's try on his little ghost outfit. I am officially obsessed with this. Just look at how cute he is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We need to do a calico. I'm torn. Do I order some yarn from Premier and wait for it to get here? Or do I use a different yarn? I might have some black and some different brands. Like I know I have Posh Pearl, but I don't have any orange of that color. So I'm really torn. We could always make one with acrylic maybe. That might be fun just to get a size comparison. I found this really cute shelf for my office on Facebook Marketplace the other day for only $10. Look at how cute it is, and it's solid wood and the door's shut like this. How adorable is that? Are you kidding me? So I don't know where I'm gonna put this. I was thinking it could either go maybe over here like this, but I don't know if that would look weird next to this other picture I have over here. I don't know. I feel like I need Ryan to hold it up when he gets home. Or I was thinking we could put it over here and then move these down. What do we think? I don't know. I honestly might wait to hang this up until this video goes live and I get to hear what you guys think. I'm really not sure, but I think it's gonna be so cute to have maybe like a little plant on here or some plushies. I also want to put my Labubu on here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe on top of it because she doesn't fit inside of the little cubes, but it's just such a fun little thing to have in here. I don't know. Let me know your ideas of what I can put in here because I'm just very excited about this. Look what I have here. It is all dry and it looks so cute. I think that's the back. Here's the front, but I think we need to try it on and do a little side-by-side comparison. We're gonna pretend I'm wearing something cuter than these shorts, but I love this so much. Like, how cool is it? I just knit my new favorite sweater. This is so perfect and exactly what I wanted. The sleeves are still a little bit short, but I think they grew a lot more than from where we started, so I'm happy with it. I will take it for my first like real knit sweater. So I just love this so much. If you ever want a really easy knit sweater pattern, this is the one. It's free. There's a YouTube tutorial, so I'll link it below. But I will say this yarn I thought was going to be softer against my skin, and it's not so scratchy to the point where I can't wear it, but I might opt to wear like a little tank top or something under it. I'm just so happy with how this turned out though. I really love this and I'm so glad I'm already making another one because I just need more of these sweaters. They're just like the most simple, perfect sweaters. They're so comfortable. This is just so cool. I love it so much. Let me know what you guys think. I might need to make more of these in some different stripe combinations, like maybe a navy blue one with a cream stripe would be cute and just super classic. I don't know. I need to make a bunch of them. But also we need to do a side-by-side of how it looked before the blocking and after. I feel like with knitting, the change is always so much more drastic than with crochet. And I just feel like this really transformed after we blocked it. So I love it. So I'm working on another variation for our little sitting kitten pattern, and I think this might be my favorite yet, so I'm really excited to show it to you. I know I mentioned I didn't have the black yarn for the calico, but it kind of was a happy accident because I used this really dark gray parfait chunky. I'm not sure the name of this color, but it's the very dark gray, and I actually like how it turned out better than if I used the black. So I just like how it's a little bit less dark and it makes it easier to see the stitches and everything. So this is the little calico, which I'm obviously so excited about because I have 2 little calicos myself, so it feels extra special. So now we have 3 cats in total. Obviously we have the plain one, we have the calico, and then we have the Siamese who's in his little ghosty cape. I have to take this off really quick, but they're so cute and I love them so much. I might make another one, but I'm also really just wanting to get this pattern written up. I really just feel super antsy about it. So I think I'll probably start writing up the pattern in a little bit here today and then kind of go from there. I'm thinking if I do one more, I'll probably do a tuxedo cat because I feel like those are just so common and so cute. I love tuxedo cats. So here's an up close look at all of them. I just think they're so cute all together and I'm so happy I finally figured out how to make a little sitting animal. It took me the longest time. It's something I've been wanting to do for months, but my brain just couldn't comprehend how to make it work. But I really love their little bodies. It's so funny and I kind of want to make all sorts of different sitting patterns now. So keep an eye out for that because I have a feeling it's just a matter of time before I make a giant sitting cat. Imagine I make one in this size. That might have to wait a little bit because I'm still recovering from this pigeon. I do have one other thing that I have to show you because it's a new hyperfixation project of mine. So recently I got back into reading a little bit while I was trying to rest my hands. My hands were getting really sore from all the crocheting I was doing. So I was going back to some of my other hobbies, and my sister is a huge reader. I love reading, but I've just found that lately I haven't had as much time and it hasn't been as easy for me to turn off my brain and really dive into a book. But that being said, I'm a huge Sarah J Maas fan and pretty much anything she writes can snap me into a trance and I'm immediately hooked. So I figured it was finally time for me to read the Throne of Glass series. And I know this is controversial, but I started with Assassin's Blade. I've heard so many mixed things about this, but my sister was very determined to have me read Assassin's Blade first and it tore me apart. I was laying on the floor for like an hour, I was crying. Sarah J Maas has that effect on me. But I finished Assassin's Blade and I realized I couldn't find any of my bookmarks after we moved, so I'm reading Throne of Glass now, but that's a side note. I found this super cute knit bookmark pattern. I am obsessed. I'm gonna use this little scrap of yarn to mark my book so I can show it to you. But if you're trying to knit for yourself and you just want to get started, this is such a good beginner project and it is just so cute. So here's what it looks like. I love it. So I'm using some of my scraps from my socks that I make and it's just so cute. I gave it a quick little block and this is what it's looking like. So the reason why I think this is such a great pattern if you are new to knitting is that it gives you a little bit of everything. So you knit, you purl, you also do some decreasing, and I think those are like the main things that you need to know in knitting along with increases. But it's super easy and super fast, and I think if you're in a book club, these are super cute to make for your book club. Some of Ryan's coworkers I know love to read, and so I was thinking about making some of these for them because I just think they're so cute and so quick and fun and just a cute little touch to make for anyone who loves to read. Also, they fit surprisingly well in books. They're not too thick at all if you're using a sock weight yarn, so they're a really nice size. It's not too thick or anything, so I had to show that to you. I'm sure I'm gonna make more of these because I've just been having a lot of fun using up my scrap yarn that's left over from my socks. Also, I have this funny little reading light attached to my book because I love reading at night and it's super handy. I think I just got this on Amazon, or Ryan might have gotten it for me, but I love it so much, so I had to share that with you. But I think that's pretty much everything for this vlog. I am super excited though because I think this marks our last like non-fall vlog for the season. So summer is officially almost over and I I'm so ready. I'm so ready. If you couldn't tell, I know I've said that so many times, but the next vlog that comes out should be a fall crochet knitting vlog. Maybe we'll do a little bit of decorating. Michael's just got a ton of stuff for the fall and that is so cute, and I know I want to get some of it. So I think we're gonna have to do that together very soon. And then I think we also need to do a little fall crochet pattern roundup. Even though it's only August right now, I love getting that stuff out a little bit early because it just gets me in the spirit of all the holidays and it just makes me so happy. So I hope you're ready for that. I would love to have you join me and hang out for those upcoming videos. And if you'd like to see them, make sure you're subscribed. And if you want, you can even turn on the little notification bell. But with all of that being said, I hope you have an amazing week and I will see you in the next one. Bye!